Good morning, YouTube. Good afternoon, YouTube. Good evening, I've covered all my bases. Hi, Bonkers here. I feel like that one's never going to get old. I love people, especially where I work. I love the fact that you can have an innocent conversation. I'm not really sure if innocent really covers this topic. Anyway, I love the fact you can have an innocent conversation about tattoos, and then, within 10 minutes, it's become conversations about why you would pierce your nipples, or why you would pierce your lady parts, or your man junk. Again, I have no idea why anybody would want to even think about shoving strange needles there. Anyway, I love being able to talk to people about that. I love a good dark sense of humour. I just think it's so funny. My manager, I was talking to the manager and she goes, I've got really bad pains in my hips, or in my sides or something, and I turned around with appendicitis! Obviously as a joke, because that's what you say, and obviously it's funny. And one of the other girls was stood there and she was like, that's not funny. And oh my god, it just made it so much funnier for me. I was like, people are so stupid. Oh, my cat's tail. Hello. Is this just gonna, seriously? It's just so funny because you're just like, oh my god, people get offended by the stupidest things. And I have a really bad sense of humour, in the sense that I will probably offend people. I don't mean to do it. I find things just so funny. If you can't laugh at something, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? One of my friends was like, do you want to come rock climbing? And I was like, no. She asked me why, and I was like, because basically, from 13 probably, till I was about 16, maybe a bit younger, one of my friends decided she'd have rock climbing parties nearly every year. And I went to quite a few of them, and basically I decided that I would climb all the way to the top, then get scared and get stuck. This happened every year. Without fail. And basically I had to be rescued. When you're 13, you can cry a little, and then they're like, oh, it's so cute, she's all scared, and it's alright. Do you know what I mean? And then, hello cat. And then, when you're scared and you're 13, it's cute. If you're 21 and you're on a brick wall that some other human has designed, and you climb all the way to the top, but then you're too scared to climb down, you look like a dick. And so if somebody has to rescue you at 21, it's like, you should have known better. You knew you'd get scared. Why'd you fucking climb to the top? So, I'm not really, and I just don't want to put myself in a situation where some, weird man with, loads of clips on his belt is going to have to clip me to him and then basically guide me down a plastic wall. I don't really, I don't feel the need for that. Bless my friend for asking me, but, basically, I am not designed for sports. I never will be. I never have been. This is the conversation I also had with one of my colleagues on the way to, we were going to Brighton. That sounds fun. It kind of was fun, but it was basically for, a big conference thing. And it was good. It was good. The journey was hilarious, because basically, I don't know how we ended up talking about this, but we ended up talking about PE, PE at school. And basically, my school tried to give everything. Sorry, the cat's now sitting on the laptop and I feel like she's gonna break it, so I'm just gonna wrench it from underneath her, even though that sounds like I'm gonna break it. So I'm not gonna wrench it from underneath her. I'm just gonna slowly move her. Sorry, cat. Anyway, so at my school they were like, yeah, let's go do javelin. what the hell is that? Like, what? And it was like a massive spiky thing, like at the end of a stick. And obviously, I hope you know what a javelin is. You're not that stupid. I don't really need to describe it to you. Basically, they were like, pick it up and throw it. And I was like, have you seen me pick things up? Have you seen me throw things? I feel like this is going to be a disaster. I threw it, and it just went... I'm not even joking. I almost stabbed myself in the foot. That's how shit it was. It was like... I don't even know how I managed to do that. Like throw it upwards. Like, he was like, no, you don't throw it like that. I was like, well, you know, they say you throw like a girl. I'm a girl, and I can't throw. For some reason, I can catch. Not overly well. Every now and then. I can't even hold, like, anything. Like, anyone who works with me will know that I break more than I earn. Not that they charge me for it. Please don't ever charge me for it, because I feel like I will never make any money. That's for if anyone is at my work is listening, because, you know, I have to cover all my bases, because I can't really afford to pay for all the things I break. But yeah, like, you know, they were like, oh, make sure there's no one, like, you're not throwing it towards anyone. I'm like, where the fuck am I meant to be? Like, what? I feel like I just entered, like, a gladiator's arena, and they've just given me a sharp stick, and they're like, fight! I'm just like, ah! Because we all know I would die. Because I'm not sporty. And then they were like, let's go play with the shotputs, which was a heavy ball on a big metal thing. And then they're like, chuck this around. You want me to chuck something around that is like, you know, something that you chain to prisoners? What the hell? I'm telling you, I am not designed for sports, but people are like, try to give me like tennis balls and rackets, and I used to just lose all the tennis balls. Like, I hit them too hard, and they used to go in the trees. Like, I was never designed for this. And then people are like, oh, Sarah will come and do sporty things. No, Sarah doesn't run. Sarah doesn't, sorry, bonkers doesn't run. She doesn't climb walls. You know, she doesn't really do very much. Occasionally, she takes walks to find Pokemon. Yeah, that's right. I've got it now. I'm joking, I haven't actually done it yet. I turned it on yesterday and was like, oh, not sure how this works. So I must be the only human being right now who has not mastered that. One, because I don't have any data on my phone, and I've downloaded it on my tablet, and then was like, well, that needs Wi-Fi. This isn't working, is it? Anyway, now I feel like I've told you some stupid things about my life and other people. Cheerio.